The number one priority for this project was to reduce the bacteria exceedances and improve the water quality at Santa Monica Bay. This project accomplishes that.
A project that has taken the course of a decade. The City of Torrance is proud to celebrate the completion and accomplishments of the Stormwater Basin Enhancement Project.
This project started when the State Water Quality Control Board adopted regulations for bacteria exceedances, the Santa Monica Bay. And our monitoring showed that anytime we have a rain event, we get water that goes out the storm drain, that we have exceedances of bacteria in Santa Monica Bay. And so what we figured is if we could reduce the amount of times that storm events would wash out onto the beach, we would reduce the amount of times we have those bacteria exceedances.
A project initiated by a greater need within Los Angeles County and throughout California to help ensure the ocean is kept clean. Project manager John Dettel has seen the progression from beginning to end.
I've been working on this project myself for 10 years since we came up with the concepts and did the original outreach meetings at the West High School. And so this is, for me, fruition of 10 years of work to get this completed. So I'm very proud of this project, very proud of the work that I can do to help the environment and help out the City of Torrance. This regulation was adopted in 2003, and we went right into seeing how could we address that regulation, even though the goal was out in 2018.
From the early stages of pre-design to conceptualizing how the city was going to improve its stormwater system, in 2012, civil engineer Vic Bapna and his team at California Watershed Engineering would use their experience and expertise to help make this a successful project.
I think Torrance is unique, and Torrance has taken a lot of pride into getting, to one, treat water quality, and second, to enhance the basins, bring the nature back in a sustainable manner.
A project dependent on outside funding sources, the Stormwater Basin Enhancement Project would not have been possible without the help of a $3.3 million grant provided by the Santa Monica Bay Restoration Commission, which selected the Amy, Henrietta, and Entrodero basins to receive the major improvements. An additional $300,000 grant from the Bureau of Reclamation, along with the city's contribution of $1.6 million, would finally give the city the green light to begin construction in 2014.
This project puts us as a leader for environmental stewardship. We're using a lot of native plants and attracting a lot of plants and animals here. So we're in the lead as far as taking our open spaces and making those into habitats that are viable for plants and animals and for the birds on the Pacific Flyway.
This innovative project will retain, treat, and infiltrate stormwater runoff and bring nature back in an urban environment.
So we wanted to make sure that we protected the level of flood protection that these basins were providing. So we did a hydrologic analysis and a hydraulic analysis. We also looked at if the water's coming in, it's almost like a dam. As water's coming in, some parts leaving, how is that balancing the situation? And then we analyzed how much water would we expect in a dry weather event to sustain the wetlands.
Other details to the project include grading, piping, wetland treatment, landscaping and irrigation, a pump station, electrical and mechanical plans, and ways to improve groundwater recharge. The project also offers more recreational opportunities, public walking trails, and even decreasing potable water use by using recycled water for the park and baseball fields at Entrodero. And most importantly, making spaces like these inviting for the community.
So we've lived in the neighborhood for 10 years and we've enjoyed this park, and it's been really lovely to see it come to fruition. We enjoy being here with our family regularly. It's added a lot visually to the space, and we're enjoying the increased wildlife, and it's been really nice. It's taken a space that was a throwaway, a leftover space. My daughter said we threw rocks there. It wasn't anything. It was an empty, dead space, and it's turned it into something purposeful and beautiful, and we've really enjoyed it. The path augmentation's been wonderful for us, and we saw this new signage today as well, giving credit to the joint projects with Santa Monica Basin and the City of Torrance, and I think all of the workers have been really as unintrusive and respectful as possible. It was such an easy building project.
Along with the many transformations and improvements, it was imperative that the project offer an educational element, informing the community of the benefits of the project.
One of the elements that was incorporated was, we're right across from a school here at Henrietta Basin, and the students, it's a great learning process to have kids, students come into a natural environment so close, across the street, and come see the flora, fauna, do some testing, basically provide, in a sense, STEM. That sort of education is what occurs here right in the basin.
The Stormwater Basin Enhancement Project has received accolades from many in the industry. In 2014, the project was recognized by the Stormwater Solutions Top Project Award, and most recently honored as the winner of the 2015 California Stormwater Quality Association's Outstanding Stormwater BMP Implementation Project Award.
This project installed 180 retractable curbside screens to keep the trash in the street. And then we installed about 1,800 no parking for street sweeping signs so that the street sweepers could get along the curbs and clean up that trash every week. And that's made a huge impact on the amount of trash that gets in here. It's gone down like 90% of what we would see after a storm event. It's a change for the best, a change in the direction for the whole region. Before in this region, everything was about getting the stormwater out to the ocean. This is a big change on that paradigm. Now the idea is to keep the water on site, have it infiltrate the ground, recharge the groundwater basins. So this project represents a change in how all the cities in LA County will address stormwater as a resource and not just as something that has to be flushed out to the ocean.